Shifting gears now to the weather. Jill Gilardi is here, and Jill, this weekend looking pretty dry.
Yeah. Dry, beautiful, but yeah, our mums will need some watering, and we need to not burn anything outside.
Yes, have to be careful outside.
Small little things can become big problems. Like
very quickly.
Cigarette or something like that, not properly disposed of. So let's all follow the necessary precautions so we don't have any more little wildfires breaking out because they could rapidly spread with the kind of conditions we're expecting today. The breeze will eventually pick up. It's going to be breezy again tomorrow. First alert weather day, red flag warning in effect because of those kind of conditions ripe for fires. As we take a look at what's happening right now, a few clouds kind of rotating through, so some of us enjoying sunshine. Other areas, well, the clouds are tracking on by, like the view in New London, where you have kind of that macro looking sky. It's quite pretty, actually. 54 degrees, northwest wind at 6 miles per hour. You go out towards Torrington, and it is mostly sunny with that little batch of cloud cover kind of moving on out. So we start off with some passing clouds from time to time, and then eventually we'll see just full sunshine. Temperatures are kind of all over the place. We have low 40s, for example. The cool spot would be Willimantic, and then we have 50 degrees in Hartford, and then it's 56 in New Haven, and the warm spot is Chester at 57 degrees. The breeze is starting to pick up there, 10-mile-per-hour winds, and so we're going to have that gustier wind as we go through this afternoon, just now starting to pick up a little bit. So inland, 15 to 20 miles per hour, but you're going to get some higher gusts, and very similar coming in from the northwest, 15 to 20 miles per hour with higher gusts. So again, a little flame or a little spark could cause, with that wind, the fire to pick up and move along. We don't want that. So hopefully no more reports, but they seem to continually be trickling in new fires. All right, well, we do have, of course, the game happening today, 3:30. So if you're going to the game, well, the Huskies, we're going to be enjoying those 60s out there with sunshine. Pretty much everyone gets to enjoy high in the 60s. Again, becoming breezy. We're kind of used to this kind of wind. I do want to bring this to your attention. I do have a couple of lost dogs. This one in particular, a male lab mix out of Norwich. So if you've seen this pup, there's a number to call on your screen. And then we also have a missing Chihuahua. Look at that little sweet baby out of Hartford. So these owners are devastated right now. So hopefully we can help out and find these babies and get them back home. All right, we are waiting for some rain to come back to our forecast, and it has just not. These fronts coming in are moisture starved. We've had a front go through. The breeze is going to pick up. High pressure builds in, and it just leads to drier weather. That's the story going forward. Morning glory. All right, we have, as you take a look at the extended forecast, a cool down for tomorrow into Monday. The coldest day of the next 7 is going to be Monday morning. So we start off with a lot of 20s and then some 30s that Scott will be reporting on early on Monday morning. Tomorrow I'll be reporting on some frosty numbers as well. And then we start that climb upwards again. And by Halloween, 79 for the high and breezy. And let's take a look at some record data, some Halloween extremes. So the hottest Halloween on record was 82, set back in 1946. And we're forecasting 79 at this point in time. So that could, be in jeopardy, certainly. Coldest, 21. That was in 1988 and 2020. Goodness, isn't that crazy? Think about, 4 years ago, it was on Halloween, but then we had the wettest way back in the 1930s and the snowiest, which was Trace, 1925. So yeah, we're going to make a run at possibly the hottest. So we're definitely going to rank there for Halloween. Breezy, dry. Overnight lows will start to increase too, so won't have to worry about the heater needed. All right, we got some events to talk about. Crystal Lake Craft Fair happening between 10 a and 2 p. They also have from 4 to 7 the Trunk or Treat in Ellington. We have the Ellington's Farmers Market and a Halloween pet parade at 11 a.m. How fun's that? From 12 to 4, free winter coats and shoes. The Brooks Token at 45 Acton Street in Hartford. We have the Craft Vendor Fair and Fire Department demonstrations from 10 a to 3 p. at the Taftville Fire Department. We have at the Truck Bar. They're going to have a Happy Halloween with New Britain's Commission on Animal Welfare, so it's going to benefit the spay and neuter procedures. And Shelter Dog Adoption Event in Westbrook Outlet, from 11 a to 4 p. So lots of fun things to do today.